Well, I'm the type of guy who can't commit. I say you're my world, then I split. I buy you flowers, steal a kiss, then I ghost you like you don't exist. Yeah, I roam around, 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 around. They call me the philanderer. I creep and I slander her. I wink, I grin, then I disappear. 'Cause feelings make me break out in fear. Yeah, I roam around, 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 around. I got Lucy on Monday, Grace on the side. Becky thinks I'm hers, but I already lied. Janie saw me kissing Claire at the mall. I said it wasn't me, though I'm 6 feet tall. 'Cause I'm the philanderer. I ghost, then I pander her. I blame my ex or my childhood pain, but I'll text.
I swear that ashtray moved. It wasn't there a sip ago. It used to sit beside the phone. Now it's lounging by the radio. And that lamp don't play dumb. You blinked at me at 2:30. You're not a light, you're in cahoots with the autumn and that bottle of vermouth. The couch is smiling again with that smug upholstery grin. Knows I've lost the argument with the coat rack and my sins. I saw the curtain twitch, I heard the end sigh. The shag rug whispered, you're not well, as the bar stool rolled its eye. So I poured a drink for the mirror, said cheers to you, old friend. But it just frowned and raised its brow like it knew how this would end. I swear that ashtray moved.
Welcome back.
Don't tell me I'm alone. These matchbooks dance, that record weeps, and the chandelier just.
We should head down to Altair 3. Deal with this listening post.
You have my attention. I'm listening. It won't take me long. Please wait as I resupply you. Your Skydrop inventory. Here's what I can offer.
No more sirens, no more fear. Your brand new vault is cozy. Vault-Tec, plan ahead. With bunk beds, books, and Jamestown bread. So pack your bags, don't make a fuss. The future's bright, just not for them. With us.
Ooh-wah, ooh-wah, sha-na-na. Ooh-wah, sha-na. I looked in the mirror just yesterday night, and the face that I saw didn't blink quite right. Got my smile, got my hair, got
Be
my
well.
cleft in the chin. Something ain't me in the shape I'm in. Who's that in my skin? He wears it so well. He walks like me, talks like me, but baby, I can tell. When I held your hand down by the bay, you said, don't you feel different today? I said, maybe it's love, but deep within, I knew it was him in my skin. He kisses like me, but too precise. His voice is sweet, but cold as ice. He brought you flowers, I bring you sin. So why'd you choose him in my skin? Ooh, last night in the silver glow. I tried to tell you, but I danced too slow. Now he's in your arms, tucked under your grin, while I watch through the eyes. He's reeling me in, moves out in my skin. He stole my heart, rewrote my sins, but he don't dream what I dream. So if you feel some strings, like a whistling dog, your secret's here. It's just me, darling, staring within, waiting for cracks in my skin. Ooh, ah, sha-na-na-na. Who's that in my skin?
It started with a whisper in my RCA. He said my name like a sweet souffle. I thought it was a jingle or a record on repeat. But then he said, darling, ain't your shoes look neat? Next day in class,
Hey there, Captain. What's the plan today?
I turned the dial. Static crack. Then came that smile. He crooned, you look divine and glad. Now I'm flunking math, but I'm radio glad. Don't touch that dial. It's my love song. He's humming sweet through the power line. From coast to coast, he's calling me. Through transistor waves and mystery. Don't put him out or change that song. My heart's on air where it belongs. I tried to hide away, but the radio grew. Sugar, don't you stray. Even through the speakers at the five and dime, he said, I like the way you tap in time. Is he real? Is he near? Is he sitting in a booth with a soda and a sneer, or a voice in the wire caught in a loop? Either way I swoon when he says, hey, toot. Don't touch that dial, it's my love line. He's my long Valentine. No cables, cords, or fancy phone, just that silky voice I call my own. Keep your head off that frequency. It's strictly too little old me. Don't touch. Don't touch. Don't touch that dial. It's my love line. Love line.
She only loves me when I croon, when I hit that note beneath the moon. She sighs real soft when I hum in key, but won't hold hands unless it's in B. She only swoons When I sing low, calls me darling during the show. But when I speak just like a man, she winces hard and grabs her fan. She don't care what I read or write. She just wants that velvet night. So I warble sweet and dim the light, then sleep alone by morning bright. She only loves when I croon, when I make her heart go out of tune. If I try to joke or say let's wed, she says hush now, sing Stardust instead. I wrote her poems, I sent her cake. She said sing more, for heaven's sake. I bought her pearls, she barely blinked, but hummed along when my baritone sings. She only loves me in 4/4 time, with a brush, snare, drum, and a glass of wine. I tried to speak of hopes and fears. She said shut up and serenade my ears. So now I croon both night and day, just to keep her halfway gray. But deep inside I sort of swoon, 'cause maybe I love me best when I croon.
The toes fell, but I side up today. I said, see, good luck is here to stay. Then I stepped on a rake, cracked a tooth in half. But that just proves my lucky path. That just proves his lucky path. The doc said, son, your chart's all wrong. But my horoscope said I'd be strong. And when I fainted in the lobby floor, I knew the stars were right once more. That's just what I thought would happen. I knew it in my bones. If it proves me right, it's a holy sign. If it doesn't, well, I'll just move the line. 'Cause that's just what I thought would happen, exactly to the beat. When the facts don't fit, I just hum a bit and say, isn't that sweet? Yeah. My neighbor's house collapsed last night. He told me, man, this don't feel right. But I said you wished for more fresh air, and now the wind goes anywhere. I saw a bat fly through the church. That confirms my Bible search. And when my shoe caught fire mid-walk, well, I did say life was hot with talk. That's just what I thought would happen. The signs are crystal clear. My mail came late, so I knew I'd thrive. Now I eat my soup with a spoon and a drive. Yeah, that's just what I thought would happen. The destiny's design. The world agrees with me today, and when it doesn't, that's still a sign. Just what I thought, yes sir, right on the dot. Even when I'm wrong, I'm not.
Ram in a can, it's the meal of the land. Beef could be pork, you'll see. Heat it up or eat it cold. It's vaguely meat, and it's pure gold. Tastes like dinner, chews like pride. A patriotic patty you can't deny. No one knows what's in that dish, but boy, oh boy, cran meat product. It's what's for some kind of meal.
Times have changed. Folks are acting just a little direct. Once the flush ashore started, now they're bathing in the empathy. All the rules are thrown away like crows and nobody knows. Manners fade. All the Sunday schools have been used to dancing pairs, now it's a file. And their puppet singers grow wild. If your morals snap like dominoes, the baker's gone to live in a cave. The banker's wife unusually brave. The mayor's up at night eating sand. And the preacher's got a jazz quartet band. Yes, sir. It's a mess, but we just smile and say, sure. Though the trains all leave with no one there, and the milkman's whispering to thin air. When the butler starts to lick the crows, nobody knows. I said today I'd play it straight, put on socks and shut the gate. I trimmed my hedge and fed the cat, then tipped my hat to a singing rat. I baked a pie, I sewed a hem, then asked to think if I was them. I ironed clothes and drank my tea and married a chair at 3:30. So much for trying to stay composed. Nobody knows. Now Grandpa sleeps with a bugle hat and swears the moon turned into a bat. The chandelier demands a raise, and the teacups mutter hymns of praise. The grocer speaks in backward verse. The butchers learn to breathe in verse. The senator just eats dry rice, and my reflection blinks twice. We've got weather systems in the linen drawers, and whispers leaking out through the floors. The mailman's got nobody knows. Yes, folks, they say it's just a phase or a hope, but the fridge sings jazz and the lamp just moans, and the wallpaper won't leave me alone. If your goldfish quotes Voltaire and grows, nobody knows.
Betty's got jelly stockings, cans of beans and rotary feet. She wears she's got curtains made of lead and lace, a little fallout badge pinned to her face. She smiles at the bake sale prim and thin, but Betty's got a bunker and she ain't letting you in. Oh, she's singing duck and cover while the neighbors hover, peeking through her hedges in a scandalous din. She's got rations for a decade, he's got a pin up of ice, but if you knock when the bomb drops, Betty says take a hike. She's got maps of Russia in her drawers, and a bat by the door just she'll hum God bless with a patriotic spin, but Betty's got a bunker and she ain't letting you in. No kids, no dogs, no salesmen too. No space for the PTA or you know who. Keeping her secrets neat and tight with a welcome that the reads not tonight. So wave at her porch while she's checking her bins. Count your blessings and your sins. She's got canned peaches and a devilish grin, but Betty's got a bunker and she ain't letting you in. No sir, no ma'am, don't care who you've been. Betty's got a bunker and she ain't letting you in.
I used to sigh while I folded the sheets, wonder why my heart skipped beats. But now I've got a bar graph on the wall, and it proves I'm not sad. Oh, she's not sad, confirmed in lab, serotonin. Doctor said my chart looks fine. I score real high on the joy sign. I feel in bubbles, feel unsure, and science makes me so secure, because science says I'm happy. I've got the data in a ring-bound book with colorful charts and a pH test that prove I smile the way I should look. Yes, science says I'm happy, and I believe it more each day. There's a bell curve taped above my sink, so I hum while I scrub and obey. Sunshine in my Sometimes I dream of driving west with nothing but a nightgown and the AM press. But I took a quiz and the math came through. Turns out contentment's what I do. 1 + 1 is house plus man, multiplied by frying pan. I felt a flutter in my chest last week, but the clipboard said that's just pastry. Uplifted due to routine stimuli, continue vacuuming. Yes, science says I'm happy, and the chart is never wrong. It tracks my breath and posture slope and graphs it into song. So I'll smile and nod and take my test if science says I'm happy. Then I must be at my best.
Well, I got a pantry stacked to the beam. In the good Lord's eye, if you understand. Ain't no sin or sardines. When the world goes dark and the cupboard leans, I'm taking home with my salty means. Ain't no sin, no sir, or sardines. My preacher came by, said, son, that's greed. I said, these little tins are all I need. Crack one open, it's heaven sent, more divine than the Old Testament. Ain't no sin to hoard sardines. Stacked up high like holy beans. Apostles ate fish, or so it seems. Ain't no sin, no man hoard sardines. mackerel praise and grace. With St. Peter smiling in my face, ain't no sin to hoard sardines.
Good to see you.
Each one packed in olive sheen. If heaven's real, it's oil and brine. Ain't no sin that tends divine, so judge me not, you frozen peas. The faithful walk with fishy knees, and when the shells are picked all clean, you'll know the truth of my sardines.
I'm the type of guy who can't commit. I say you're my world, then I split. I buy you flowers, steal a kiss, then I ghost you like you don't exist. Yeah, I roam around, 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 around. They call me the philanderer. I creep and I slander her. I wink, I grin, then I disappear. 'Cause feelings make me break out in fear. Yeah, I roam around, 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 around. I got Lucy on Monday, Grace on the side. Becky thinks I'm hers, but I already lied. Janie saw me kissing Claire at the mall. I said it wasn't me, though I'm 6 feet tall. 'Cause I'm the philanderer.
Guys, under flare. Sending some high explosive help.
Childhood pain, but I'll text you back when it starts to rain. Yeah, I roam around, 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 around. I say let's be free, but I'll cry if you flirt with someone who ain't me. I say you're the only one who understands. Then I go hold hands with your best friends, man. Oh, I'm the philanderer, a walking slanderer. I'll charm, I'll pose, then I'll betray. But somehow I still get my way. Yeah, I roam around, 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 around. Yeah, I roam around, 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 around.
Grown up, big and strong, swinging his axe and righting wrongs, smashing monsters, breaking chains. Grown-axe coming through the flames. Grown up, big and strong, swinging his axe and righting wrongs, smashing monsters, breaking chains. Grown-axe coming through the flames. Grown-axe the barbarian, Saturday mornings on GNN. Grown-axe the barbarian, Saturday mornings on GNN. Grown-axe, big and strong, swinging his axe and righting.
I was born with a third eye blinking. Doctor screamed and dropped his drinking. Mama fainted, nurse took flight, and the preacher said, boy, that ain't right. Daddy lit up like a faulty fuse, said, that ain't mine, must be common news. But I looked straight through the doctor's head, he said, the war ain't cold, it's just misread. I was born with a third eye glowing like a lantern, high and dry. I see ghosts in the barn and spies in the creek, and I read your soul when you try to speak. Mama cried, but I understand, 'cause Daddy blamed the power plant. They say my grandpa used to fish upstream. Now the trout have teeth and a radar beam. Ate our mailbox, chased the hound. Now we don't make watch when the moon comes down. We ever and stop, tried to poke my eye with the measuring clock, but I blinked once slow and the lights went dark. Now the teacher draws breath in Morse code marks. I was born with a third eye swaddled in gamma and lemon pie. I hear the mailman thinking wrong, and I hum in tune with the neutron song. I'm afraid, but I took a stand. You're gonna get yourself killed. Said, Daddy, it's a power thing. I don't cast shadows, I don't cast doubt, but I can see when your brain leaks out. They sent men in suits, one blink and they froze. Then I read their plans through their government clothes. I was born with a third eye, didn't ask, didn't fear, didn't lie. But I see too much and I glow at night, so the feds strip note and dim the light. Mama wept and I understand. Standing out. Daddy, he still blames the power plant. Telephone wire. We danced till midnight, sparks in a stare, but her voice cut out when a touch to her hair. She buzzed when she laughed, clicked when she cried, and the record skipped every time she lied. I pulled her close and felt confused, then heard my mama's voice on channel 2. That's not my baby, that's a stack of radios. She's humming secrets in high and low. She's wired with tubes and a federal glow. But I still love her, I suppose that ain't my baby. That's a stack of radios. I kissed her cheek, it played the news. She blinked in Morse and lit my shoes. She don't eat much, she don't sleep late, but she's got good rhythm and wrecks my face. Dreams, I saw Hoover and he winked at me. That's not my baby, that's a stack of radio. She's picking up Cuba and Tokyo. She beats my name on a late night show, but she's slow and sweet. Wore my coat, that ain't my baby, that's a stack of radios. So when she said, back off! Back off! Check for static. Who else hears it too?
Up the cap. Take a stand. Raise your bottle for the land. Take the light. Freedom in this carbon cloud. Grab that rocket bottle, fill to the brim. No comic can beat that patriotic fist. It's the soda that screams liberty is. Democracy tastes like a Nuka-Cola, chilled in glory from sea to soda. Sip it cold, sip it fast. Blast the reds with every glass. There's no ration in this pop, just stars and stripes that never stop. Democracy tastes like a Nuka-Cola, the bomb-safe bottle that'll never roll over. Pour it proud at the hometown game. Red, white, and fizzy's the freedom flame. No manifesto, just malted might with a splash of sugar and American light. Now
now with Vita Alpha and Quantum Fortitude. Approved by the Office of Civil Refreshment, Nuka-Cola, the official drink of the enduring war effort.
Democracy tastes like Nuka-Cola. Enemies quake when they hear that soda. Twist the cap, raise your cup, drink it down, and stand up from Anchorage down to old DC. We bottled freedom, one cap apiece. Democracy tastes like Nuka-Cola, and that's a flavor that's built to last.
They said the room was 8:30, but I see roses raining red. I see a dame in a velvet hat, tossing love like an acrobat. You say they're booing, I say they're shy. They're crying tears, just ask my tie. And though the waiter just unplugged the mic, I'm killing it, baby, just like I like. Can't hear you over the applause in my head. The crowd's going wild, though they all fled. They're screaming my name in a silence, begging me back for 40 more. That tomato you threw was love in disguise, and the bouncer who winced had tears in his eyes. You call it a flop, I call it art. You call it delusion, I call it heart. You think I'm done, oh, not quite yet. This encore's soaked in my finest sweat. So cue the lights, drop the gin. Let's do the big one once again. Can't hear you over the applause in my head. Though the piano's gone, the drummer's dead. The ghost of fame still tugs my sleeve, and I ain't leaving, you'll have to believe. So one last bow with a phantom grin to the roaring crowd that lives within.
Well, golly gee, what a treat. Soft and sweet and hard to beat. Packed with fluff and fancy flair. Snack cakes love in a paper square. Fancy lad, he's the cake kingpin. You'll eat one, then eat again. Fancy lad, he's the cake kingpin. You'll eat one, then eat again.
Let's all pretend it's Saturday, even though it's Tuesday and Daddy's in jail. Let's sweep the rug and make a pie. Tell the milkman Daddy went to buy nails. Let's all pretend it's Saturday. We'll hum a tune like the radio plays. Don't look at Ma when she starts to cry. Just pass the butter and avert your eyes. Oh, doo-ba-doo-doo, doo-ba-doo-doo,
We'll wear our hats and polish our shoes,
even though there's nothing to lose.
We'll hang the flag and shout
Hooray, while Uncle Lou drinks paint in the driveway. Let's all pretend it's Saturday, and nobody screamed at dawn today. We'll sing a song and smile real wide, and maybe the sheriff won't come inside. Let's do a dance with Cousin Pete, even though he's missing both his feet. The world ain't broke if we just don't say, let's all pretend it's Saturday.
This place ain't for the license. Please.
Sunny jean, slick back hair and a face so clean. But before I could knock, she hollered freeze and aimed the gizmo straight at my knees. And Grandma's got a Geiger counter strapped to her apron right by the flounder. She clicks it once and she clicks it twice, and if you're buzzing, she won't be nice. She said your boy's been glowing since 52, sneaking around in that gamma goo. If you don't pass clean, you ain't coming in. I don't need no mutants touching my tin. Now Grandma's got a Geiger counter, scans your pants and checks your trousers. You might look neat, you might look fine, but if you tick, you're out of line. She waved it low and she waved it high, scanned my socks and my apple pie. She said, I've seen what the warheads do,
more my delightful
I ain't
company,
raising no
huh?
soup with you. Grandma's got a fallout chart, she got duct tape on the shopping cart. She bakes her bread in a lead-lined stove, and she won't hug nothing that glows. Now my brother came back from the naval yard, tried to give Grandma a birthday card. She sniffed it once and tossed it fast, said, I smell strontium in the paste, 'cause Grandma's got a Geiger counter. She checks the mail with a grabber stick and lines the windows with a electric flick. So if you stop by with a cherry smile, she might let you sit on the porch a while. But don't get close, don't raise a hand, or she'll scan your boots and spray the land. Yeah, Grandma's got a Geiger counter and a tinfoil hat with a feathered flouncer. She ain't taking risks, she ain't playing cute. You set off a beep and you get in the boot.
In the dark like a half-dead dream. They say he came from the southern land with a taste for livestock and a three-clawed hand. Chupacabra, please don't suck my goat. He's all I got, and he just learned to float. Built him a raft for the watery hole. Now you're creeping round with a hard. You took my sheep, you drained my cattle, but please leave Billy, he's my best friend now. sheriff said, son, that's a fairy tale. But the tracks were deep and the latch was nailed. The doc said, boy, it's probably rabies, but my goat don't bleed like the neighbor's babies. Last night I heard a snarl by the coop, then slow, then silence, then one lone. Now I sit with a lantern and a loaded sling, singing lullabies and polishing string. Chupacabra, please don't suck my goat. He don't got much, just oats and hope. He's a scruffy fellow with 2 left feet, but he listens to me. My price, so please, old monster, just spare me now. Chupacabra, get on out of here! Find another stand, maybe someone steal. Chupacabra, I ain't gonna gloat. Just please don't suck my goat.
But your palms attack like a rabid cat. During solos, claps through tears. She clapped at Grandpa's wake last year. Stop clapping, Dolores. We're begging you, please. You broke the snare and the clarinet's knees. We love your sass, we love your shoes, but every time you clap, we lose the blues.
The car down by Revere, left it running, got a beer. Some guy said, hey, that ain't your spot. So I threw up and yelled like hell, it's not. My father saw and shook his head, so I challenged him right then instead. Been soft since 43. I said, put up, insult me, daddy. Crack the hard and fight the father in the Boston way. Don't keep it over, you kiss your mom and hug your brother, but go ahead, it's your father. He called me there's bricks. So I hit him with a box of fish sticks. We both tripped on a traffic cone and made up over the telephone.
Pack the car, then fight your father. That Sunday mass in Boston, father. No grudges held, just bruises tossed up, and 2 lawn chairs in a Slocum's parking lot.
The mantle of the mantis is a heavy one.
Powdered eggs, then show yourself the door.
The spacers and pirates need someone to fear. To make them realize some lives cannot be crossed. You have it in you, Mary. I know you do. Stay sharp. Focused. Just a little further.
And I'll say I do for a crust and some pie. He don't need muscles, he don't need charm. If he's hoarding cheese, I'll take his arm. A man with need is a man indeed. And if he's got lard, then I've got me.
The door scanned my biometric. Surprise, it's me. Then I heard Mom. I nearly had a heart attack. She said her lair. Yeah, lair. What a freak. It's meant for the worthy. So all I have to do is take some tests. I just want to get this over with.
A kiss is sweet, but not like jam. So I'll take the man with the government hand. I'll marry anyone with rations. Don't need bounties and provisions. They say love is blind, and maybe it's true. But I smell spaghetti, and that might be you. Your tins and your coupons too. And baby, I'll ration my heart to you.
Swung my pick since 32. Down in shaft line number 9. I dug that coal with blood and soul till the
Someone to keep pirates from going off the deep end. I guess it's possible. She never seems so unfortunate. And then, she could handle herself anywhere. A lot to take in.
To the picture show, she says he's clean and never sweats, but I bet he shows out when he gets wet. Oh, Russ took my car and my gal. Used to bring coffee hot. Now she's old and his joints at 10. She gave him my coat and my Sunday hat, and she calls him her shiny gentleman. I saw him kiss behind the barn. His lips don't move, but she sure squealed. He gave her flowers from a servo cart and a diamond dug by a Tommy cart. Russ took my job and my gal. Now I'm drinking moonshine with my pal. Old shovel's gone, the boss don't call, and the payroll's wired through a circuit wall. He don't complain, he don't get paid, but he sure took her to the lemonade parade. Yeah, Russ took my job and my gal. I wrote a letter to the union hall. They said, son, he's code compliant and 6 feet tall. Now I'm out here digging holes for free just to prove I still got callous knees. Russ took my job and my gal. Now I sleep in a shack made of galvanized scrap. He parks in my spot, wears my cologne, even plugged his charger in my home. If I had a wrench, I'd bend him bad, but he'd still look better to her than I ever had. Russ took my job and my gal.
Like a finger on a rock, 6 inches tall and balder than you. He said the world is a little printed on a motel towel, folded wrong, and you dry your face with despair. There's a tiny man in my suitcase. He quotes Sartre and eats toothpaste. Rides my toothbrush like a steed. Says guilt is a capitalist need. There's a tiny man in my suitcase. Philosophy with a nutmeg taste. The bellhop saw him with his eyes. Now he won't stop screaming about government spies. Coffee chest on a soap dish. Use Tic Tacs for pawns. He said, "There's a hallway with no carpet. Walk soft or you wake up your past." I asked him where he came from. He said the same place as your dreams, just drier. There's a tiny man in my suitcase. He brewed tea in my shaving mug. He told me love is rented where the boss is soul with pocket lint. Fold your shirts like you fold your guilt. But I don't know how. Then wrinkle your shame and pack it anyway. Okay. There's a tiny man in my suitcase. He's rearranged my whole head space. We left the lobby with matching ties. He saluted the moon and waved goodbye. There's a tiny man in my suitcase. But maybe I'm the one just along for the ride. Down on your
I am sorry, I could never show this there.
Earn a buck. We've got clipboards, labs, and comfy chairs. You won't feel a thing. Well, who cares? Need a job that's sorta neat. To scan your brain and juice your feet. Down on your luck. Come to West Tech, earn a buck. We'll pay you well to glow or duck. West Tech, where science meets you.
He wakes with your whisper, moves when you leave, breathing your choices. He smiles through windows that don't really glow. You push and he follows, but he doesn't know.
Leon, you've done it. You're here. There now belongs. Inside you will find all
Every
you
time you
need to be the
stumble,
man. My darling boy, I haven't been the best mother in these final days.
System
Be a
failure.
better person than I was.
Please put down the burden, the world in your hand. He ain't just a shadow, he's trying to stand. He bleeds when you make him, he weeps in the night. He's not made of pixels, he's full of pride. Just let him be. You think it's a lark, a story to play, but he loved someone yesterday. You made him forget her just for a thrill. Now he walks with a hollow he'll never fill. I saw him once. He looked up like he heard you laugh. And then he walked in the fire because you made him. And he thought it was right. Please put down the burden before it's too late. He prays to a God who's just shifting fate. His home's just a loop, his sky is a screen, but his tears are real, and his thoughts are clean. You're killing him slow. If you feel a tug when you sleep or sing, big band blown, but the crowd froze cold. A hush hit the hall like a preacher's stare. Then he floated in glowing eyes, jet black hair, feathers on his shoulders, wings 10 feet wide, looking like a shadow dressed up for a ride. No shoes, no smile, just a tilt of the head, and the jukebox croon, boy, you're better off dead. He did the Mothman boogie, glide across the floor, hovering smooth like he done this before. Tapped his claw on the bandstand rail, and the trumpet let out a funeral wail. He spun Miss Ruby with a ghostly grin, said the end's coming, baby, better get your dancing in. Smoke curled up from his coat and shoes, then the clock struck 12 and the ceiling blew. Boogie with the Mothman, don't you cry, when he shows up, kiss the world goodbye. He's the last call on the end times train, with a suit made of static and a soul full of rain. He don't say nothing, just hums that tune of a world that'll vanish by the crack of noon. So shake your tail one last time, Jack, if you hear the flap, and he ain't turning back. Now Rosie's gone and the town's gone too, but some nights I swear I can hear that groove in a wind that moans down a cinder street, with a beat like wings and a ghostly heat. Mothman boogie, take it slow, a little two-step at the end of the show. When the sky turns red and the ground goes black, you'll be glad to dance before we flapped on back.
Thermostat's been acting fresh, turning up the heat when I'm trying to rest. She clicks at night with the devilish hiss, and when I wake up, I'm drenched like this. I said, keep it cool, but she flared to high. Now my poor ficus thinks it's gonna die. The fridge is humming low and sad, saying, brother, she's gone bad. Oh, the toaster won't toast, the blender just
my
moans,
favorite Space Explorer.
the vacuum
What's on your
got
mind?
drunk and won't come home. But the worst of them all, and you know it's true, is that sultry thermostat flirting with doom. I caught her blinking at the wall, changing numbers like she's at a ball. She's running hot, then dropping cold, like some jazz club floozy with a heart of mold. Maybe I offended her, I called her old tech. Should've known better than to disrespect. Now she's got revenge in her mercury eye, waiting till noon to start baking my pie. Yeah, the dishwasher growls, the kettle just screams, the oven's reciting McCarthyist dreams. But that thermostat queen, she's taking the crown. She's hot and she knows it, and she runs this town. So if I sweat through my collar at the very next brunch, tell 'em my thermostat's got a mean little punch. She's slick, she's sassy, she's fully possessed. The thermostat's fresh, too fresh to be messed. Oh yeah.
Don't judge my scars. Earth angel, she floats by the trees with wings made of silence and eyes wear perfume, just silver hair, and the clouds part wide when she's standing there. She don't say hello, she just opens the sky, then stares through my soul with a soft goodbye. My mama says, but I just play tunes. She listens close when I sing June. Earth angel, but like she glows in white, and she don't kneel. She's not a dream, she's not a song. She's here to wake the fire. Earth angel, please don't go. I cleaned my room and played you doo-wop slow. She hovers above where the bluebirds freeze. She don't speak words, just rustles the trees. I gave her my comb and my class ring too. She gave me a chill and a light so true. She sang without sound, and I knew what she meant. Earth angel, but like for real. She drifts through dreams and turns the wheel. She's not a metaphor, not someone. She's the sky. Earth angel, please take it slow. You saw my heart and still said hello. Sha-da-da. Earth angel, I'm yours to wait if I'm light enough. Don't float
Greetings, traveler.
I've got
Auto repair,
a closet
engage.
full of second chances, pressed and folded, stitched from old romances. But the one I wear each time it rains is lined with loss and perfume stains.
State your needs. There is always much
She
to
left
do.
a note beneath the butter
I've got
dish.
some inventory.
Said love's no place to chase a wish. Now every evening when the lights go soft,
Farewell.
I slip into sorrow, buttoned up and lost. Red is a velvet coat I wear too often. It drapes so fine, it clings so tight, it whispers dreams I should have forgotten, but I still pull it on each night. My neighbors hear the ice cubes clink.
Welcome back.
As I toast to her in gin and think of all the songs I never wrote, and how her name still lines this coat. It's tailored shame, it's stitched with grace, a perfect fit I can't replace. The sleeves hold sighs, the collar cries, and every step it memorized. Regret is a velvet coat I wear too often, not for fashion, not for show. It knows my shape, it knows what I've forgotten, but it still won't let me go.
Oh no, it's me again. Standing in line with a lopsided grin. I said nice dress and gave a wave, and realized I just her on the TV screen. I spun around and dropped my purse. She held me up, oh no, it's worse. She said you always tripped in
What are you
wheels and
listening
wore my
to?
smile like it was real.
The
Oh,
legendary
no, it's me
Ashta
again.
of Aquila.
Sitting on the
Takes a
bus
true
with a fountain
xenomaster to
pen,
tame a beast
jotting
such
a
as
list
this.
of who I've been.
Violent,
All of them
aggressive,
tiled, oh
but
no, it's
incredibly
me again.
capable and loyal. I wouldn't take that into Aquila City, though. The locals might start to panic.
One had curls, one wore a hat, one just screamed
For sure.
and paid
Happy
his
shopping.
fare. At choir I sang in the alto line, peeked over my shoulder, guess who kept time? Me and Pearls, humming too
I'll see you around, my friend.
loud, waving like she's mighty proud. Oh no, it's me again. Dancing in flats like a whirlwind spin. I said, you twirl nice. She said, you too. Then vanished into my left shoe. My mirror grinned and fixed its hair.
If
I
it
said,
belongs
you
on your
again?
ship,
She
oh,
said,
please,
don't
take a
stare.
look.
My diary's full of notes from we, and half my shoes belong to me. Oh no, it's me again. Driving a cab with a dimpled chin. I said, take me home. She said, hop in. Floored it like a violin.
Thanks for coming in. If you don't see what you want, oh, please, take a look.
So if you see my face out there, give her a nod and a little prayer. We're mostly sweet, just let us in, but it's never simple when I walk in. Oh no, it's me again. This time I brought my mandolin. We'll sing all night in two-part spin, just me, myself, and me again.
Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
I saved up all my nickels, put them in a jar so wide, with dreams of stars and silver dust and love I couldn't hide. I found a man in Reno, said, boy, I've got a plan. You send me $50 and I'll sell you all the but they won't let me land. Build a rocket out of wishbones and a garbage can. I sent my girl a postcard from the upper stratosphere, but now they say my parking pass ain't valid here. I bought the moon, but they won't let me land. brought a flagon picnic and some boots and extra socks. I practiced all my moonwalk steps outside the butcher's shop. But every time I get there, the guards all wave me back. They say, kid, that ain't your crater. Well, I say that's my shack.
You're here because you need something you can only the fun.
But they won't let me land. I even brought my lady friend a marching band. I carved her name in craters, brought her lunar wedding shoes, but they tossed me off the shuttle with a note that simply said, shoo, I bought the moon. But they won't let me land. Oh, it's cold and it's far, but I dreamed us a home with meteor lights and a table of chrome. But dreams can be sold and dreams can be banned. I bought the moon, but I can't even stand that I bought with my bare hands, with a promise and a postage stamp from Dixieland. If you see my baby floating by, just hold her close and tight. Tell her I'll be on the next one. If the paperwork's done right, I bought the moon. But they won't let me
Well, I used to lose some fights, but now I've got the upper hand. Twice I built a fella, looks just like me, just like him. Knows all my moves and drinks my tea, that's his tea. Now when I argue, I always win. Cause I got backup in my skin. 2 grins, 2 of me, none of you. Double the smarts and double the view. When I say jump, he's already midair. And when I say checkmate, he's already there. So if you're feeling cocky, best think it through. Cause there's 2 of me and none of you. He trims my sideburns, borrows my shoes. That's rude. Finishes thoughts I barely use. So smooth. We swap on dates when I need a break. Honest. He's charming, sure, but a total fake. Still cute. 2 of me, none of you. A mirror match in a tailor's blue. We share one bed but snore in sync. We even argue who gets to think. So don't start nothing you can't undo. There's 2 of me and none of you. You say it's wrong, I say it's right. He backs me up each time we fight. It's lonely here with twice the face, but baby, I own this echo's place. 2 of me, none of you. and triple the woo. We harmonize our every breath. We'll outlast taxes, love and death. So next time you're feeling bold and true, just remember to love, and none of you. Oh!
I got a pencil, got a plan, got receipts from 42. Filed them twice for safety, then filed a third for you. I stamped and sorted, signed each line with grace. They can audit me forever, I've got carbon in place. Call me cautious, call me square, but I sleep just fine in a paper nightmare. I filed my taxes in triplicate just in case. One for the drawer, one more for the base. One's in the freezer beside the ham. If Uncle Sam asks, I'll say, yes, ma'am. I filed my taxes in triplicate just in case. I got Schedule A and Form 1093. That one don't exist, but it looked good to me. I listed my toothbrush as a charitable good and deducted my mood swings. I think that I could. They say I'm nervous, but I call it neat. With a backup binder under every seat. I filed my taxes in triplicate just in case. Color-coded and sorted by face. One's in the chimney, one's in a jar. One's buried beneath my second-best car. I filed my taxes in triplicate just in case. If the house burns down or the sky turns red, I'll still have proof of the bills I've shed. I filed my taxes in triplicate just in case. One copy printed on frosted lace. One's on microfilm inside my vest. One's tattooed on my uncle's chest. I filed my taxes in triplicate. Yeah, I filed my taxes in triplicate. Oh, I filed my taxes in triplicate just in case. Oh,
I don't need palm trees or sand. Just give me snowbanks and a slope comes in hand. You can keep your Cali dreams. I got bruins in my bloodstream. We got bridges full of potholes, chowder thicker than our souls. The traffic's hell, the accent's loud, but we bleed red and we ain't proud. We wicked proud. Wicked all up to Boston and no one else. I'd fist fight a ghost if curse the Celts. From the common to the harbor shelf. Wicked Lord of Boston and no one else. I don't trust folks who move for sun. My socks are red and I ain't done. We yell those socks at funerals. Our city hall's got marble bulls. I got a cousin in the mob, and Annie Dot don't got a job. But she'll still slug you if you sneeze on Bunker Hill or Fenway seats. Wicked Lord, look to Boston and no one else. I'd kiss my ma and I fight myself. No need for charm or southern wealth. Wicked Lord of Boston and no one else.
it said what I needed to know. A tap on the shoulder, a wink and a bet. Then she whispered, darling, pass the jazz cigarette. It smelled like swing and Saturday sin. A little bit of trouble wrapped up in tin. The drummer grinned, the room got wet with that sweet perfume from a jazz cigarette. Now Mama said no and Daddy said never, but Daddy played bass and Mama knew better. The preacher tried to chase the smoke, but he got lost when the rhythm broke. My tie came loose and my shoes took flight. We jitterbug straight into the night, with fingers snapping, no regrets, just a couple of fools and a jazz cigarette. Heavy if the news gets mean, just find a cat with a coat of green. Life's a mess, but it's swinging yet, so light me up one more jazz cigarette.
His eyes were glowing, voice like a foam. His arms moved stiffly, but he twirled me just right. I think my Johnny's running on batteries tonight. Johnny's just a robot, but he knows how to jive. Built from nuts and bolts, but he makes me feel alive. No heartbeat in his chest, but he moves are divine. Johnny's just a robot, but he's mine, all mine. I heard a buzz when he held me close. His kiss gave a spark like an electric dose. When the band slowed down, he whirred inside, but Johnny's cold metal still warms my pride. Johnny's just a robot, but he knows how to jive. Built from nuts and bolts, but he makes me feel alive. No heartbeat in his chest, but his moves are divine. Johnny's just a robot, but he's mine, all mine. Mother says, honey, that boy's unreal, but she never danced with his stainless steel. Daddy says, sugar, he's got no soul, but Daddy never rocked to his piston roll. He plugged into my heart with a battery charge. His smile's automatic and his love is large. Gearbox romance, he's my mechanical bow. And if he springs a leak, well, never let go. Johnny's just a robot, but he knows how to jive. Built from nuts and bolts, but he makes me feel alive. No heartbeat in his chest, but his moves are divine.
Fiona ain't dead.
Martha, please stop yodeling in the tub. My nerves are worn thin, like a well-scrubbed rug. The neighbors are twitching. The cat's lost its mind, and the sponge tried to run. But bath time is not for the Swiss mountain air. My skin quivers, my towels have fled.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete.
I'm married for laughter, for joy, and for grace. Not to hear Ricola erupt in my place. So, darling, I ask on my bended knee, go to bed, or perhaps overseas. Martha, please stop yodeling in the tub. The echoes are plotting a plumber's revolt. I beg you in kindness, I plead in good faith, or I'll sleep in the yard with the sprinkler.
Yodelay, don't! No! Not the loofah again!
Sweet sugar bombs, favorite cereal of mine. I eat them dry or drown them deep in brine. They snap, they crackle, they don't ask why. And Mama says they're fortified. Oh.
Why does the sun still burn in the sky when everything good had the grace to die? Why do the stars keep their shimmering glow when all that I love let me go? Why does the clock still tick on the wall when silence is louder than it's ever been called? Why do the birds even bother to sing when sorrow erased everything? This is the end.
Starspace. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way.
Not just the world, it's 1,000 times worse.
You're good to go.
The planets are crying, the galaxies bend, and time itself just wants to end. The rivers have curdled, the oceans went black. The moon turned away and your name still carved in the side of my chest. But there's no more air, so I can't forget. Why do the flowers bloom in the yard when nothing will ever again beat my heart? Why does the wind kiss the face while I disappear molecule by molecule? This is the end of the universe, where love dissolves and dreams disperse. Not even nothing could feel this alone. I lost you and now I'm unknown. The comets are sobbing, the nebulae. The sky split in half with the sound of the break. Existence just crumbled and fell apart. The black hole is my broken
I walked into the shop for ribbons and slippers and a silver rope. Had a collar that popped like a cherry bomb. Now folks are relaxing on the ball. Tossed cigar, said she's too loud. The milkman stared like a Jewish rat. Oh, Mrs. Dobbins dropped her jam. Said that was a sleep cell, I just know I bought it in red, but I'm not a red. Didn't match my shoes and my cigarette. I like hot rod shakes and apple pie. I don't even know what a Marx is by, so I'm watching my house and painting me red. I bought it in red, but I'm not a red. My girl's old man won't shake my hand. Thinks I'm part of some foreign plan. I just wanna get her and sip a shake. Now they're calling me a national mistake. Drives a Corvega, not a tank, but he hums strange songs at the soda bank. He's in the band, he plays guitar, but he's never saluted the flag so far. Tried to swap it for blue instead, but they said too late, that shade's in your head. Now they're asking questions and watching my eyes. When I blink too fast, they analyze. I bought it in red, but I'm not a red. I pledge real loud and I make my bed. I don't read theory, I read hot rod rage, and I pray to swing and the teenage stage. So leave me be, let me shred my threads. I bought it in red, but I'm not a red. He bought it in red, to-be-doo-be-a-to-be-ba-be-a red, to-be-doo-be-a-to-be-ba. Check his socks, check his shed. He just wanted to look cool. Now he's dead. I bought it in red, but I ain't no red.
I'd feel like a brand new man. But the sign on the door here split my gut. It said, shave and a haircut, 2 bits, yeah, 2 bits too much. I said with a sigh, guess I'll keep the beard and let the dandruff fly. I trim my ears if I had the cash, but I'll just part it different and hope I pass. I asked old Joe if he'd take trade. I had a button, some beans, and a razor blade. He said, son, I can't run my comb on faith. So I tipped my hat and shaved with haste. Shave and a haircut, 2 bits too much. Can't afford a comb, so I sweep with a brush. My mustache curls like a frightened worm, and my sideburns look like a winter fern. I used to be sharp, I used to be slick. Now I'm looking like a scarecrow stick. But times are tough and jobs are few, so I wear this beard like it's World War II. 2 bits too much, I said with pride. Can't trim the truth, can't shave the tide. I'll cost more than a man can hold. Then let my mop be brave and bold. So looking rough with a neck that's hairy and the cheeks all scuffed. Just tip your cap and give me space. I'm cutting back, not cutting face. Shave and a haircut, 2 bits too much. I'd clean up nice if I had the cash, but I'll wait till prices fall like these and let my sideburns ride the train.
Hey kids, you like breakfast toast? Then let's talk safety coast to coast. You can butter your bread and jam it too. You can toast it gold like the grown-ups do. But if you're curious, pal, about that chrome, just keep your tongue where it calls home. Don't lick the toaster. Don't taste the chrome. Don't treat that spot like a candy dome. It's got a wire spire, springs with teeth, and it's hungry for tongues and everything beneath. Tommy gave it one little zap. Now his lips light up like a neon trap. Sally thought it looked shiny and sweet. Now she glows in the dark from her head to her feet. It hums in the dark when no one's near. It dreams of crumbs, it feeds on fear. It waits in the dark with a silent grin. Counts your steps and warms its tin. Don't lick the toaster. Don't kiss the coils. It'll tangle your nerves and spoil your spoils. Don't flirt with voltage. Don't court a spark. It's not a friend. It's a metal shark. So plug with care and toast with pride. But keep that tongue on the outside. Say it proud. Say it loud with a grin. Don't lick the toaster, or it wins. This public service announcement brought to you by Radiation King.
Look at all those buttons. Is that manual?
started with blackjack and ended with bells. I had chips in my socks and a story that sells. The waitress winked twice, the sky turned to teal. Then I woke up wearing robes I could feel. My shoes were gone, my hair was long. There were candles and chanting and a suspicious gong. I said, hey fellas, what's the occasion? They said, Brother Moonbeam, welcome to the station. I blacked out in Reno and woke up in a cult. Got a handbook, a ring, and a grape-flavored gulp. I was speaking in tongues about the cosmic goat and riding a llama in a sequin coat. Yeah, I blacked out in Reno and woke up divine with 25 wives and a chalk circle spine. One gal was Ruth from my old hometown. I said, Auntie, she said, shh, just bow down. They fed me beans from a glowing can and whispered secrets in the shape of a man. I said, is this a hotel or a holy mistake? And the guy with the gill said, you're already awake. I blacked out in Reno and joined the beyond. Now I dance in a circle and call frogs dawn. I pay my dues with a sacred yawn, and I've been fasting since Tuesday at dawn. I blacked out in Reno, but I found my place. They gave me a title and a fruit punch vase. So if you're in Reno and the drinks are cheap, don't trust a nap that goes too deep. I blacked out in Reno, and now I leave the sheep.
The boys all hit the honky-tonk to drink and shoot the breeze. I stayed out on the front porch with my elbows on my knees, 'cause I got this little feeling like a freight train in the sky. Something big is coming down and I think it's swinging by. That bomb's got my name on it, friend. It's circling high, but it's settling in. Could be fate or dumb bad luck, but I swear she's tracking me like a lovesick duck. That bomb's got my name on it, friend. The preacher says to pray now. The mayor says remain calm. My cousin built a bunker. My mama stitched a psalm. But I just keep on sitting with a bear and thistle clock, waiting for that mushroom bloom to punch my final punch card on. That bomb's got my name on it, true. She don't care what I say or do. Could be coming now or in July, but I tip my hat as time planes fly by. That bomb's got my name on it, true. If she hits me, may it be quick and loud and wild and free. Let 'em find my boots still warm with a smile carved on my teeth. So I ain't running, I ain't hiding, ain't building no steel dome. I'll sit right here on county line and let her take me home. That bomb's got my name on it, son. A special delivery weighing half a ton. While the world ducks and hides in vain, I'll be sipping cola in the acid rain. That bomb's got my name on it, son.
Uncle Roy said the clouds look cocky, rain's been grinning like it wants to sock. He grabbed a kite and a copper spoon, walked out whistling beneath the monsoon. Mama cried and a rooster froze. Granny just muttered, well, there he goes. He waved goodbye with a likely grin and challenged the skies. Uncle Roy fought the weather and they found his boots in a burning tree and his laugh in the static of the AM feed. Now the corn won't grow where his shadow crossed. Uncle Roy fought the weather and lost. They say he whistled till the sky turned red, then the wind got sharp and the moon played dead. Lightning came down with the judge's frown and tossed over like a
We found his bell. Round a cow that could hum, and the scarecrow's been sweating ever since.
Now he haunts the barn when the sky gets mean. You'll hear him chuckle through the milking machine. The wheel boils up when his name gets said, and the chimney weeps little sparks in red. Uncle Roy fought the weather and lost. He cursed the clouds and he double-crossed. You might see him float when the thunder rolls, wearing steam like a tug's and stomping coals. He's part man, part fog, and part exhaust. Uncle Roy fought the weather and lost.
And now half my crew thinks your little band of convicts is just waiting to drag us off and scrap us for organs.
Mr. Halftown. All I ask is that you
There were
and your crew
in the mud and stars overhead. We buried our fear and marched instead from Normandy's shores to Berlin's last stand. We fought against hate with rifle in hand. The flags they flew were black with lies. They caged the weak. They silenced cries. We stormed those gates so the world could see what happens when men kill true. Get it done. To feel free. We stood together then, we'll stand again, not against the rise of crueler men. Don't be fooled by suits or charm. Fascism hides in a neighbor's arm. We beat their armies, don't forget. But the evil lives in silence yet. They said they'd build a purer land with iron speech and bloodied hands, and some still speak those poisoned lines in bars, in schools, in warning signs. You don't need jackboots to be a tyrant. All it takes is people looking away.
just with bombs, but with a pen. With every boat, with every call, we rise together, or we all fall. So light the torch and never bend. The war ain't over if hate still grants. We stood together. We must She don't need no sunblock cream. She's glowing like a gamma beam. While the other girls just lay and bake, she's cooking up a half-life shake. My baby's got a radiation tan from chilling out in the no-go sand. The guide drip clicks when she walks by, but man, oh man, she's hot and dry. She don't burn and she don't peel, and her eyebrows might not be real, but when we dance by the test site breeze, she lights up like the Christmas trees. My baby's got a radiation tan from lounging near that caution van. She hums at night and glows at noon. We slow dance to the mushroom plume. Her teeth are bright, her eyes are wide. She makes my fallout shelter feel like a ride. You can have your beauty queens. I want the girl who's mildly green. Yeah, my baby's got a radiation tan and a slightly glistening
before the band began, sitting straight with my gloves and my plan. But then that sax, it took a breath. Honey, I danced myself to death. Oh, the saxophone made me do it. Split me a line and I blew it. One little note and I lost my grace. Spilled my drink and kissed his face. I never meant to climb on stage or swing my hips like I was in a cage. But when that brass began to moan, I wasn't me, I was jazz prone. Yes, the saxophone made me do it. Tore up my heart and chewed through it. Played low and slow till my seams came loose, and I said yes to gently no truths. In that run, I hit the floor. He helped and then I begged for more. By the time the chorus bent and broke, I'd slapped a priest and stole his cloak. Saxophone made me do it. I swear on every reed and bit. It wasn't sin, it was sabotage. That horn's a hex in camouflage. So if you find me in the pale sunrise, lipstick smeared and bloodshot eyes, don't judge too hard, don't start a riot. Just play the band who wouldn't play quiet.
sweet no face so true as the wild grass that blew me through.
Ladies and gents, direct your gaze to the man with the doves and 1,000 cliches. Once a wonder, now just weird. He pulled a rabbit, then it disappeared. Reginald's cape has a hole in the hem. His bouquet caught fire around 8:10. He's sweating glitter, his wand is cracked, and he's pretty sure Marlene's not coming back. He's got 3 rings and a disappearing wife, an unpaid tux and a half-lived life. Cards up his sleeve and tears in his vest, a dove in his pocket that's clearly depressed. But the show goes on, 'cause it always must, even when your assistant sues for trust. His sawing box is missing a wheel. The crowd looks sleepy, the spotlight squeals. The rabbits unionize, the hat won't fit. The trapdoor snapped and he's losing it. He's got one more trick and a prayer in French, a cough in his throat and a drink on the bench. His eyes say help, his hands say ta-da. His hairpiece quit back in Omaha, but he takes a bow through the smoke and shame, because panic, my friends, is part of the game. Do you know what it's like to levitate dreams and drop them on stage mid polite little screams? The audience claps, but it's mostly for pity, like laughter echoing down a one-way city. And bills overdue, a stagehand who's dating 1 and 2. The curtain's on fire, the roses are fake. He just heard his therapist quit on his break. But Reginald grins through the smoke and the gloom as the spotlight explodes in a big kaboom. And now, for my final trip, events. Took the wrong turn trying to find your heart. Missed the signs and drove us apart. You wanted Rome, I found a rule. I never had a sense for truth. You said love should have direction. Now you're kissing a man with a compass and a creased map to the west. You left room for a man who can read maps with his neat little lines and his clever little tracks. I got lost in your push. He found all your gaps. Now you're gone like a road that don't loop back. He folds his roots while I spin circles every time I drive. He's got a plan, he's got a route.
glove box full of doubt. You said we can't just wander, can't just play, but I thought the vibe, it's something you can read and write. You left me for a man who can read maps with his grid-marked soul and his apps. He measures love by miles and half, while I got lost trying to make you laugh. I bought a compass. But it just you left me for a man who can read maps, while I follow feelings and roadside naps. I'll keep driving through your memories gaps, hoping someday you'll miss my detours and miss her. Ooh,
This unit is performing a software update.
I get up early with the roosters cry, pull on my boots and kiss my wife goodbye, head to the mill with my lunch in hand. I do my job like a loyal man. I don't like unions or government checks. I trust my preacher and I cash my specs, but I sold Jim at the barber shop, saying things that made the whole room stop. Damn you, communist Jim, with your rolled up sleeves and your jawline brim. He said no man should starve while the boss gets fat, and I said that's true. Imagine that. Then I bought him a coffee and I nodded to him. Damn you, communist Jim. He said the banker don't break or sweat while we work our backs till we drown in debt. Said a man should own the work he makes, and I near stood up to give him shake. He don't curse God and he don't smoke, but he said the rich are in on a joke. He said we built this town with calloused hands, clapped so loud they changed the band. Damn you, communist Jim, with your quiet tone and your discipline. He said the railroads ought to serve the crowd, and I said, by God, you said that proud. I saluted the flag and tipped my brim. Damn you, communist Jim. He helped me fix my fence for free, said neighbors ought to live equally. He said your wife should have a vote and a wage, and I near cried right off the stage. He said war makes rich men richer still. Hollered, now that right there is real. Yes, they fear you more when you're wise, and I carved that quote in my turkey pies. Damn you, communist Jim, with your facts and your country Jim. He said healthcare's not just for the rich, and I said, hallelujah, ain't that a switch? I don't trust communists, but I sure like him. Damn you, communist Jim.
do his thing. He was stabbing at the movie, stabbing on the train, stabbing in the alley when it started to rain. You could lock your legs across your arms, but Sammy's got a way to disarm your charm. Stabbing Sammy, the midnight breeze, stabbing with a whisper and a jar of grease. And if you're lucky when he stabs you twice, you see the stars and forget your life. So if you see a shadow with a switchblade smile, better fix your hair and wait a while. Sammy's coming and he's feeling bold, and baby, that stabbing never gets old.
Little Sleepy came knocking again with his velvet coat and his ink black grin. He don't say much, just hums a tune and drags my shadow round the room. He's got a voice like a lullaby train rolling soft through a tunnel of rain. When the world gets loud and I'm feeling thin, I let little Sleepy come. He brings me
I get up early with the rooster's cry, pull on my boots and kiss my wife goodbye, head to the mill with my lunch in hand. I do my job like a loyal man. I don't like unions or government checks. I trust my preacher and the captain specs, but I sold Jim at the barber shop, saying things that made the whole room stop. Damn you, communist Jim, with your rolled up sleeves and your jawline grim. He said,
I swear that ashtray moved. It wasn't there a sip ago. It used to sit beside the phone. Now it's lounging by the radio. And that lamp don't play dumb. You blinked at me at 2:30. You're not a light, you're in cahoots with the autumn in that bottle of vermouth. The couch is smiling again with that smug upholstery grin. Knows I've lost the argument with the coat rack and my sins. I saw the curtain twitch, I heard the end table sigh. The shag rug whispered, "You're not well," as the bar stool rolled its eye. So I poured a drink for the mirror, said cheers to you, old friend. But it just frowned and raised a brow like it knew how this would end. I swear that ashtray moved. Don't tell me I'm alone. These matchbooks dance, that record weeps, and the chandelier just a moan.
Safe and sound below the
face that I saw it.
Got eyes on your flare. Firing now. Brace for impact.
Who's that in my skin? He wears it so well. He walks like me, talks like me, but baby, I can tell. When I held your hand down by the bay, you said, don't you feel different today? I said, maybe it's love, but deep within, I knew it was him in my skin. He kisses like me, but too precise. His voice is sweet, but cold as ice. He brought you flowers, I bring you sin. So why'd you choose him in my skin? We danced last night in the silver glow. I tried to tell you, but I danced too slow. Now he's in your arms, tucked under your grin, while I watch through the eyes. He's wearing me in. Who's that in my skin? Coffee too clean. He stole my heart, rewrote my sins, but he don't dream what I dream. So if you feel something strange when you sleep, like a whispered wall where your secrets keep, it's just me, darling, staring within, waiting for cracks in my skin. Ooh, ah, sha-na-na-na. Who's that in my skin? Ooh, ah, sha-na-na-na. Ooh, ah, sha-na-na-na.
It started with a whisper in my RCA. He said my name like a sweet souffle. I thought it was a jingle or a record on repeat. But then he said, darling, ain't your shoes look neat? Next day in class, I turned the dial. Static cracked, then came that smile. He crooned, you look divine in plaid. Now I'm flunking math, but I'm radio glad. Don't touch that dial, it's my love line. He's humming sweet through the power line. From coast to coast, he's calling me through transistor waves and mystery. Don't tune him out or change that song. My heart's on air where it belongs. And I but the radio sugar don't at the 5 and dime. He said, I like the way you tap in time. Is he real? Is he near? Is he sitting in a booth with a soda and a sneer, or a voice in the wire caught in a loop? Either way I swoon when he says, hey, toot. Don't touch that dial, it's my love line. He's my long Valentine. No cables, cords, phone. Doesn't that silky boy I call my
She only loves me when I croon, when I hit that note beneath the moon. She sighs real soft when I hum in key, but won't hold hands unless it's in B. She only swoons when I sing low, calls me darling during the show. But when I speak just like a man, she winces hard and grabs her fan. She don't care what I read or write. She just wants that velvet night. So I warble sweet and dim the light, then sleep alone by morning bright. She only loves when I croon, when I make her heart go out of tune. If I try to joke or say let's wed, she says hush now, sing Stardust instead. I wrote her poems, I sent her cake. She said sing more, for heaven's sake. I bought her pearls, she barely blinked, but hummed along when my baritone sings. She only loves me in 4/4 brush, snare, drum, and wine. I tried to speak of hopes and fears. She said shut up and serenade my ears. So now I croon both night and day, just to keep her halfway gray. But deep inside, I sorta swoon, 'cause maybe I love me best when I croon.
Toes fell but I side up today. I said, see, good luck is here to stay. Then I stepped on a rake, cracked a tooth in half. But that just proves my lucky path. That just proves his lucky path. The doc said, son, your chart's all wrong. But my horoscope said I'd be strong. And when I fainted in the lobby floor, I knew the stars were right once more. That's just what I thought would happen. I knew it in my bones. If it proves me right, it's a holy sign. If it doesn't, well, I'll just move the line. 'Cause that's just what I thought would happen, exactly to the beat. When the facts don't fit, I just hum a bit and say, isn't that sweet? Yeah. My neighbor's house collapsed last night. He told me, man, this don't feel right. But I said you wished for more fresh air, and now the wind goes anywhere. I saw a bat fly through the church. That confirms my Bible search. And when my shoe caught fire mid-walk, well, I did say life was hot with talk. That's just what I thought would happen. The signs are crystal clear. My mail came late, so I knew I'd thrive. Now I eat my soup with a spoon and a drive. Yeah, that's just what I thought would happen. It's destiny's design. The world agrees with me today, and when it doesn't, that's still a sign. Just what I thought, yes sir, right on the dot. Even when I'm wrong, I'm not.
Cram in a can, it's the meal of the land. Beef could be pork, you'll see. Heat it up or eat it cold. It's bacon meat, then it's pure gold. Tastes like dinner, chews like pride. A patriotic patty you can't deny. No one knows what's in that tin, but boy oh boy, it's packed with grin. Cram meat product, it's what's for some kind of meal.
Times have changed. Folks are acting just a little deranged. Once you'd blush to show a stockinged knee. Now they're bathing in the embassy. All the rules have flown away like crows and nobody knows. Manners fade. All the Sunday schools have been mislaid. Used to dance in pairs, now it's a pile. And they're puffing things that grow wild. If your morals snap like dominoes, well, nobody knows. The baker's gone to live in a cave. The banker's wife unusually brave. The mayor's up at night eating sand. And the preacher's got a jazz quartet band. Yes, sir, it's a mess, but we just smile and say, sure. So the trains all leave with no one there. And the milkman's whispering to thin air. When the butler starts to lick the crows, nobody knows. I said today I'd play it straight, put on socks and shut the gate. I trimmed my hedge and fed the cat, then tipped my hat to a singing rat. I baked a pie, I sewed a hem, then asked the sink if I was them. I ironed clothes and drank my tea and married a chair at 3:30. So much for trying to stay composed. Nobody knows. Now, Graham.
I get up early with the rooster's cry, pull on my boots and kiss my wife goodbye, head to the mill with my lunch in hand. I do my job like a loyal man. I don't like unions or government checks. I trust my preacher and I catch respects. But I saw Jim at the barber shop saying things that made the whole room stop.
Damn you, communist Jim, with your rolled up sleeves and your jawline grim.
He said, no man should starve while the boss gets fat, and I said, that's true. Imagine that. Then I bought him a coffee and I nodded to him.
Damn you, communist Jim.
He said the banker don't break a sweat while we work our backs till we drown in debt. He said a man should own the work he makes, and I near stood up to give him shakes. He don't curse God and he don't smoke, but he says the rich are in on a joke. He said we built this town with calloused hands, clapped so loud they changed the band.
Damn you, communist Jim, with your quiet tone and your discipline.
He said the railroads ought to serve the crowd, and I said, by God.
I swear that ashtray moved. It wasn't there a sip ago. It used to sit beside the phone. Now it's lounging by the radio. And that lamp don't play dumb. You blinked at me at 2:30. You're not a light, you're in cahoots with the autumn in that bottle of vermouth. The couch is smiling again with that smug upholstery grin. Knows I've lost the argument with the coat rack and my sins. I saw the curtain twitch, I heard the end table side. The shag rug whispered, "You're not well," as the bar stool rolled its eye. So I poured a drink for the mirror, said cheers to you, old friend. But it just frowned and raised a brow like it knew how this would end. I swear the ashtray moved. Don't tell me I'm alone. These matchbooks dance, that record weeps, and the chandelier just a moan.
I saw it didn't blink quite right. Got my smile, got my hair, got my cleft in the chin. Something named me in the shape I'm in. Who's that in my skin? He walks like me, talks like me, but baby, I can tell. When I held your hand down by the bay, you said, don't you feel different today? I said, maybe it's love deep within. He kisses like me, but too precise. His voice is sweet, but cold as ice. He brought you flowers, I bring you sin. So why'd you choose him? In my sin. Last night in the silver glow, I tried to tell you, but I danced too slow. Now he's in your arms, tucked under your grin, while I watch through the eyes he's wearing me in. Who's that in my skin? Copy too clean. He stole my heart, rewrote my sins, but he don't dream what I dream. So if you feel something strange when you sleep like a wing of fall, it's just me, darling, staring with him. Who's that in my skin?
It started with a whisper in my RCA. He said my name like a sweet souffle. I thought it was a jingle or a record on repeat. But then he said, darling, ain't your shoes look neat? Next day in class, I turned the dial. Static cracked, Then came that smile, he crooned, you look divine and plaid. Now I'm flunking math, but I'm radio glad. Don't touch that dial, it's my love line. He's humming sweet through the power line. From coast to coast, he's calling me through transistor waves and mystery. Don't tune him out or change that song. My heart's on air where it belongs, at the beach.
Greetings, traveler.
I tried to hide away, but the radio crooned, sugar, don't you stray. Even through the speakers at the 5 and dime, he said, I like the way you tap in time. Is he real? Is he near? Is he sitting in a booth with a soda and a sneer, or a voice in the wire caught in a loop? Either way I swoon when he says, hey, toot. Don't touch that dial, it's my love line. He's my long distance Valentine. No cables, cords, or fancy phone, just that silky voice I call my own. Keep your hands off that frequency, it's strictly tuned to little old me. Do 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 do. Don't touch. Do 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 do. Don't touch. Don't touch that dial. Do 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 do. It's my love line. Love line. Do 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 do.
Systems operating within acceptable parameters.
Ah, there you are. Assuming the sensors on this thing are working, looks like you brought everything I asked for. Fantastic. This might actually work out after all.
She only loves me.
Let me just take those from
when
you.
I croon.
There.
When I hit that
These should
note
do nicely.
beneath the moon, she sighs real soft.
This is
When I
more
hum
than
and
helpful. I've actually already started work
but
on the suit.
won't hold
And now that I
hands
have these materials,
unless it's
I reckon I'll have it
in
finished in under a day.
She only swoons.
If you like, you can stay here and
When
watch me
I
work.
sing low,
Or come back later. Your choice.
calls me darling during the show.
Okay, just sit over there somewhere. And try not to make too much noise.
Just like
I
a
need to concentrate.
man, she winces hard and grabs her fan. She don't care what I read or write. She just wants that velvet night. So I warble sweet and dim the light.
And it's done.
And sleep
Well,
alone by
what do you think?
morning bright.
You really think
She
so?
only loves
I mean, I know it's good work. But you
when
can't
I
always count on
croon,
them to
when
see
I
the
make her
obvious.
heart
Well, please,
go
feel free to
out
grab
of
the suit at your
tune.
leisure.
If
It's
I
yours for
try
the
to
taking.
joke
I've already taken some scans and
say
images,
let's
so
wed,
even if you don't wear the suit,
she
I can
says,
still show
"Hush
others my
now,
hard work.
sing
With luck, this project
Stardust
might just be what I
instead."
needed to start turning
I
this
wrote
business
her
around.
poems.
Thank you for your help.
I
If
sent
you
her
ever need the
cake.
services of an outfitter,
She
you know where to
said,
find me.
sing more, for heaven's sake. I bought her pearls, she barely blinked, but hummed along when my baritone sings. She only loves me in 4/4 time, with a brush, snare, drum, and a glass of wine. I tried to speak of hopes and fears. She said, shut up
and serenade my ears. So now I croon both night and day, just to keep her halfway gray. But deep inside, I sort of swoon, 'cause maybe I love me best when I croon.
The toes fell but aside up today. I said, see, good luck is here to stay. Then I stepped on a rake, cracked a tooth in half. But that just proves my lucky path. That just proves his lucky path. The doc said, son, your chart's all wrong. But my horoscope said I'd be strong. And when I fainted in the lobby floor, I knew the stars were right once more. That's just what I thought would happen. I knew it in my bones. If it proves me right, it's a holy sign. If it doesn't, well, I'll just move the line. 'Cause that's just what I thought would happen, exactly to the beat. When the facts don't fit, I just hum a bit and say, isn't that sweet? Yeah. My neighbor's house collapsed last night. He told me, man, this don't feel right. But I said, you wished for more fresh air, and now the wind goes anywhere. I saw a bat fly through the church. That confirmed my Bible search. And when my shoe caught fire mid-walk, well, I did say life was hard with talk.
Maintain course and prepare
That's
to be
just
scanned.
what I thought would happen. The signs are crystal clear. My mail came late, so I knew I'd thrive. Now I eat my soup with a spoon and a drive. Yeah, that's just what I thought would happen. It's destiny's design. The world agrees with me in a day, and when it doesn't, that's still a sign. Just what I thought, yes sir, right on the dot. Even when I'm wrong, I'm not.
Cram in a can, it's the meal of the land. Beef could be pork, you'll see. Heat it up or eat it cold. It's vaguely meat, then it's pure gold. Tastes like dinner, chews like pride. A patriotic patty you can't deny. No one knows what's in that tin, but boy oh boy, it's packed with grin. Cram beef, it's what's for some kind of meal.
Copy that. 1 second. Sit tight. Sending some high explosive help.
Now they're all the rules have flown away like crows, and nobody knows.
Damage.
Manners fade. All the Sunday schools have been mislaid. Used to dance in pairs, now it's a file. And they're pumping things that grow wild. If your moral snaps like dominoes, well, nobody knows. The baker's gone to live in a cave. Thanks like unusually brave. The mayor's up at night eating sand. And the preacher's got a jazz quartet band. Yes, sir, it's a mess, but we just smile and say, sure. Oh, the trains are leaving, no one there. And the milkman's whispering to thin air. When the butler starts to lick the crows, nobody knows. I said today I'd play it straight, put on socks and shut the gate. I trimmed my hedge and fed the cat, then tipped my hat to a singing rat. I baked a pie, I sewed a hem, then asked the sink if I was them. I ironed clothes and drank my tea and married a chair at 3:30. So much for trying to stay composed. Nobody knows. Grandpa sleeps with a bugle hat and swears the moon turns into a bat. The chandelier demands a raise, and the teacups mutter hymns of praise. The ghost in backward verse. The butchers learn to breathe in bursts. The senator just eats dry rice, and my reflection blinks twice. We've got weather systems in the linen stores, and whispers leaking out through the floors. The mailman got 3 heads in rows. Nobody knows. Yes, folks. They say it's just a phase, but the bread sings jazz and the lamps just foam, and the wallpaper won't leave me alone. If your goldfish quotes Voltaire in prose, nobody
wonder why my heart skipped beats, but now I've got a bar graph on the wall, and it proves I'm not sad. Oh, she got sad, confirmed in lab, serotonin. Doctor said my chart looks fine. I score real high on the joy incline. I fill in bubbles when I feel unsure, and science makes me so secure, because science says I'm happy. I've got the data in a ring-bound book with colorful charts and a pH test that prove I smile the way I should look. Yes, science says I'm happy, and I believe it more each day. a bell curve taped above my sink, so I hum while I scrub and obey. Sometimes I dream of driving west with nothing but a nightgown and the AM press. But I took a quiz and the math came through. Turns out contentment's what I do. I felt a flutter in my chest last week, but the clipboard said that's just pastry. Uplifted through the routine stimuli, continue vacuuming. Yes, science says I'm happy, and the chart is never wrong. It tracks my breath and posture slope and graphs it into song. So I'll smile and nod and take my test. If science says I'm happy, then I must be at my
Well, I've got a pantry stacked to the beams with tin can towels and fishy dreams. Ain't no shame in the good Lord's eyes if your tuna stacked up to the sky. Ain't no sin or sardines when the world goes dark and the cupboard leans. I'm saving souls with my salty beans. Ain't no sin, no sir. My preacher came by, I said these little tins are all I need. Crack one open, it's heaven sent. More divine than the Old Testament. Ain't no sin to hoard sardines. Stacked up high like holy beans. Apostles ate fish, or so it seems. Ain't no sin, no man hoard sardines. Now if the rapture comes tonight, I'll be sitting in the candlelight, mouthful of mackerel, praise and grace, with St. Peter smiling in my face. Ain't no sin to hoard sardines, each one packed in olive sheen. If heaven's real, it's oil and brine. Ain't no sin that tends divine, so judge me not, you frozen peas. The faithful walk with fishy knees, and when the shelves are picked off clean, you'll know the truth of my sardines.
Oh, I'm the type of guy who can't commit. I say you're my world, then I split. I buy you flowers, steal a kiss, then I ghost you like you don't exist. Yeah, I roam around, 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 around. They call me the philanderer. I creep and I slander her. I wink, I grin, then I disappear. 'Cause feelings make me break out in fear. Yeah, I roam around, 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 around. I got Lucy on Monday, Grace on the side. Becky thinks I'm hers, but I already lied. Janie saw me kissing Claire at the mall. I said it wasn't me, though I'm 6 feet tall. 'Cause I'm the philanderer. I ghost, then I pander her. I blame my ex or my childhood pain, but I'll text you back when it starts to rain. Yeah, I roam around, 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 around. I say I'm not ready, I say let's be free, but I'll cry if you flirt with someone who ain't me. I say you're the only one who understands, then I go hold hands with your best friends, man. Oh, I'm the philanderer, a walking slanderer. I'll charm, I'll pose, then I'll betray, but somehow I still get my way. Yeah, I roam around, 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 around. Yeah, I roam around, 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 around.
Grown up, big and strong, swinging his axe and righting wrongs, smashing monsters, breaking chains. Grown-axe coming through the flames. Grown up, big and strong, swinging his axe and righting wrongs, smashing monsters, breaking chains. Grown-axe coming through the flames. Grown-axe the barbarian, Saturday mornings on GNN. Grown-axe the barbarian, Saturday mornings on GNN. Grown-up, big and strong, swinging his axe and righting. And the preacher said, boy, that ain't right. Daddy lived said that ain't mine, must be calm. But I looked straight through the doctor, said the war ain't cold, it's just misery. I was born with a good eye, like a lantern, high and dry. I see ghosts in the farm and spies in the creek, and I read your soul when you try to speak. Mama cried, but I understand. Daddy blamed the power plant. They say my grandpa used to fish upstream. Now the trout have teeth and a radar beam. Ate our mailbox, chased the hound. Now we don't hang wash when the moon comes round. The schoolhouse called me every stop. Tried to poke my eye with the measuring clock, but I blinked once slow and the lights went dark. Now the teacher draws breath in Morse code marks. I was born with a third eye swaddled in gamma and lemon pie. I hear the mailman thinking wrong, and I hum. Said, Daddy, it's the power plant. I don't cast shadows, I don't cast doubt, but I can see when your brain leaks out. They sent men in suits, one blink and they froze. Then I read their plans through their government clothes. I was born with a third eye, didn't ask, didn't fib, didn't lie. But I see too much and I glow at night, so the feds took note and dimmed the light. Mama wept and I understand. Daddy, he still blames the power plant.
dreams. I saw Hoover and he winked at me. That's not my baby. That's a stack of radio. She's picking up Cuba and Tokyo. She beat my name on a late night show, but she's slow and sweet. Oh, I know that ain't my baby. That's a stack of radio. So when she says, I love you true, she's so static, who else hears it too?
Up the cap, take a stand, raise your bottle for the land. Fizz it loud, fizz it proud.
Freedom's in this carbon cloud. When the Reds start marching and the news gets grim, just grab that rocket bottle filled to the brim. No commie can beat that patriotic fizz. It's the soda that's green. Liberty is. Democracy tastes like a Nuka-Cola, chilled in glory from sea to soda. Sip it cold, sip it fast, blast the Reds with every glass. There's no ration in this pop, just stars and stripes that never stop. Democracy tastes like a Nuka-Cola, the bomb-safe bottle that'll never roll over. Poet proud at the hometown game, red, white, and fizzy's the freedom flame. No manifesto, just mark.
Reading your flare.
With a splash of sugar and a
Unleashing hell in 3, 2, run.
Approved by the Office of Civil Refreshment, Nuka-Cola, the official drink of the enduring war effort.
Democracy tastes like
Got eyes on your flare. Unleashing hell in 3, 2, run.
And stand up from Anchorage down to old DC. We bottle freedom and cap the peace. Democracy tastes like Nuka-Cola, and that's a flavor that's built around now.
I can take it. Fill it with Howl.
They said the room was half empty. When I see roses raining red,
I'm reading your flare.
I see it dim.
Sit tight. Sending some high explosive output.
You say they're booing, I say they're shy. And tears, just ask my tie, and though the waiter just I'm killing it, baby, just like I like. Can't hear you over the applause in my head. The crowd's going wild, though they all fled. They're screaming my name in a silent roar, begging me back for 40 more. That tomato you threw was love in disguise, and the bouncer who winced had tears in his eyes. You call it shock, I call it art. You call it delusion, I call it heart. You think I'm done, oh not quite yet. This encore soaked in my finest sweat. So cue the lights, the gin. Let's do the big one once again. Can't hear you over the applause in my head. Though the piano's gone and the drummer's dead, the ghost of fame still tugs my sleeve, and I ain't leaving, you'll have to believe. So one last
last bow with a phantom grin to the roaring crowd that lives within. Well, golly gee, what a treat, soft and sweet and hard to beat, packed with fluff and fancy flair, snack cakes love in a paper square. Fancy lad, he's the cake kingpin, you'll eat one then eat again. Fancy lad, he's the cake kingpin, you'll eat one then eat again.
Let's all pretend it's Saturday, even though it's Tuesday and Daddy's in jail. Let's sweep the rug and make a pie and tell the milkman Daddy went to buy nails. Let's all pretend it's Saturday. We'll hum a tune like the radio plays. Don't look at Mom when she starts to cry. Just pass the butter and avert your eyes. Oh, doo-ba-doo-doo, doo-ba-doo-doo,
We'll wear our hats and polish our shoes,
even though there's nothing to lose.
We'll hang the flag and shout
Hooray, while Uncle Lou drinks pain in the driveway. Let's all pretend it's Saturday, and nobody screamed at dawn today. We'll sing a song and smile real wide, and maybe the sheriff won't come inside. Let's do a dance with Cousin Pete, even though he's missing both his feet. The world ain't broke if we just don't say, let's all pretend it's Saturday.
My son of Jean, slick back hair and a face so clean. But before I could knock, she hollered freeze and aimed the gizmo straight at my knees. Grandma's got a Geiger counter strapped to her apron right by the flounder. She clicks it once and she clicks it twice, and if you're buzzing, she won't be nice. She said your boy's been glowing since '52, sneaking around in that gang.